guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something that I just felt really inspired to do after following and watching a lot of my European blogger friends and also makeup artists and even some European makeup brands. I feel like there is such a difference in how makeup is applied and portrayed here in the US compared to how it is in Europe. When an ad campaign launches with a makeup brand that is US based, it's very flawless, it's very Instagram worthy and photoshopped, if I'm being completely honest. And I noticed with a lot of European based makeup brands, theirs are the complete opposite. It's very fresh, it's very chic. For example, here is a recent Burberry ad, and this is kind of how I did my makeup today. I based it off this photo, and I just feel really inspired by that kind of makeup culture. And I realize not everybody in Europe does their makeup just super natural and chic, but a lot of bloggers that I follow, I just kind of watch how they do it, and it's just a very similar style. I'm also using a lot of kind of higher end European brands today. I just have recently been sent those, and so I wanted to use those in this video. So yeah, also talking about a few of my favorite European bloggers and makeup artists. Of course, I love watching Pixie Woo, even Sam Chapman. I love their makeup style. I love how they apply makeup. Even Sam Chapman, she'll say, I like my makeup to be undone, a little unraveled. I don't like it to be just Instagram flawless 24/7. And so I really admire the realness in that. And that's why I wanted to create today's look. And this is it. Like I said, just very natural, very chic. And I'm using a lot of new products today too as well, so it's like a 2-in-1 video. But if you're interested, then let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have already moisturized my skin, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. This is going to be a pretty high-end luxury tutorial, only because somehow I have come to this wealth of luxury makeup. My name must have ended up on several of these PR lists, and I received PR from YSL, Guerlain, and Burberry this week, and I thought, you know what, I'm doing this tutorial anyways, these brands are European, let's just go ahead and incorporate them in. So first thing I'm really excited about, and this literally just came to my door, literally just came, and I mean, look at this. Oh, it's the new YSL All Hours Foundation, Concealer, and Primer. So we're going to be using that today. But first, to start out with, I'm going to use the Burberry Fresh Glow Luminous Fluid Base. And I've used this quite a few times. I've had this Burberry box for a little over a week now, and it just had some of their face products in it to create kind of like the Burberry face, what I like to call the Burberry face, just very fresh, clean, and I don't know, I love the way that they style their models for their campaign shoots. I think their makeup is always again, to me, very European based, very chic, and just very classic. So I'm going to be using some of those products that they sent, but this is just like a primer with a little bit of a luminous base to it. Nothing that I would run out and purchase. I think this is like $58, but you know, I just wanted to use it in action today. You know what? I also want to use this fancy schmancy YSL All Hours Primer. I have a feeling what the consistency is going to be on this. It seems, yep, it is very runny. It seems very similar to like the what is it, the It Cosmetics fluid base and the Bare Minerals, what was that called, like that sheer SPF sunscreen that they had. It's just a very runny primer, so I'm just gonna run that underneath my eyes. Doesn't really feel like anything, if I'm being totally honest. It just kind of feels like a very lightweight fluid base. So there we go, we used a little bit of that too. Alright, so let's go ahead and try out the All Hours foundation. I am surprisingly the darkest color that they sent, which is BD45 or Warm Bisque, which is funny because that's I believe that's the name I am in Lancome's foundation, Warm Bisque. So I'm just gonna do about a pump and a half. This is what it looks like, and believe it or not, I'm actually gonna apply this with my fingers because I feel like this is the European way. I feel like this is just like, oh, is that dark? That might be a little dark on me. I don't know. We'll blend it out. I feel like When I watch a lot of European bloggers, they love to apply their foundation just really, you know, quickly and effortlessly with their hands. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I have actually been applying a couple of my foundations with my fingers, and I really like the effect. I love just how warm and natural it looks. It just looks very skin-like when you use your fingers. And trust me, I've never been a finger applicator when it comes to foundation, but you know, we're just gonna give it a go. We're trying new things here. So what do you think? How is this looking on camera? Obviously I can't see until I get done, but it's looking really nice in person. Like when I'm looking at it in the mirror right now, I feel like I probably could have used the shade down from this, which is just called Bisque instead of Warm Bisque, but we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. Probably should have went with Bisque, the shade down, but it's fine. I think this concealer is going to be lighter. Let's go ahead and use a little bit of the All Hours Concealer here. This is in the shade number 3, and I'm literally just going to do about 4 dots underneath my eyes just because I don't get crazy with the concealer, and I feel like, especially in a lot of European ad campaigns, it's just fresh skin. It's nothing like, it's actually probably a little bit more than what I've even put on. And I'm also going to use my fingers to tap that in. So who are some of your favorite European bloggers or Instagrammers? I love Freddie Harrell. I love Emma Hill. Those two are more so fashion bloggers. I love Tanya Burr, the Pixie Woos, of course. I just always feel like I gain inspiration, whether it's style inspiration or makeup inspiration from those people. And like I said, I just really admire like the chic makeup style and the simplicity of a lot of European beauty, and not just beauty but fashion as well. So I was really excited to kind of do a fresh face tutorial like this. Okay, so this is actually a little bit more coverage than what I was going for, but that YSL foundation I think is supposed to be full coverage, so we're just going to go with it. Next up, I'm going to use the Burberry face. That's how I would imagine. That's how I just say Burberry in my head, even though here in Tennessee we would say Burberry. I'm going to use the Face Contour Effortless Contour Pen for face and eyes. Now, I have already used this, and I'm not going to lie. Me likey. This is a very, very, very natural contouring product. It actually disappears into the skin really nicely. That's why I'm going a little heavy on it. And it's in the shade medium. So it's just a very sheer, lightweight product. And I'm going to take my angled brush here, and we're just going to go ahead and blend this out. By the way, here is the photo that Burberry sent along with their PR package, and I'm kind of basing my look off of this, although like I said, the coverage on this foundation is a little bit heavier from what this girl has, but you know, we're just gonna fly with it. And I just love this. Like, if my skin and my makeup could look like this every single day, then I would be totally fine with that. You know what, on a daily basis, I don't really even bother applying that much makeup. So as I'm getting older, I just find that the more simple my makeup is, the you know, less packed on it is, the more youthful I look. And I know that's like the point of makeup. Makeup does age you. So I'm just trying to go like just a bit more natural, and I'm sure you guys noticed that in my tutorials compared to some looks that I used to do. But like I said, I'm just very inspired by like the chic way. All right, so that's actually a little sheer with the foundation on. When I'm just wearing like a bare face and I put that on, it looks really, really good. It gives my face definition. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of the bronzed Bondi. Okay, I called this bronze Bondi. I always thought the beach in Australia was called Bondi Beach. I mean, when you look at it, it looks like Bondi, and that's how we would probably say it here in Tennessee. But several people corrected me on one of my videos where I used this bronzer, and they were like, hey, just so you know, Bondi is pronounced Bondi. So I'm going to use bronzed Bondi bronzer from Becca just to give a little bit more definition to my skin. I feel like that medium Burberry stick blended in just a little too much to give me the definition that I wanted. Now that is like a really good natural contour product. I can't say, I forgot to blend this out. I can't say that I would just run and go pick it up, but if you're into splurgy makeup and you like a good natural contour stick, that is a nice one. You know what? I don't really feel like I need to apply powder at all with this foundation. It does seem to dry down a little bit more than what I was expecting, so I'm not even going to worry about applying powder. Next, I'm going in with the Guerlain Baby Glow Touch Meteorites. But I don't know, it's CC Luminizer. This is what it looks like. It's like a tri-colored product. I have already used this. It's very sheer. But it does pack a punch. It does pack a punch when it comes to the glow. As you can see, it's already coming off pretty glowy, so I can appreciate that. They also sent their Meteorites, what are these? Birthday Candle Pearls. So these are like the powder pearls, and I'm just going to tell you guys, I can't get down with this. A, because of the smell. This must be like their signature perfume smell, and that's why I don't own a lot of luxury makeup items. They put their fragrance in the makeup products, and I can't get down with that. They did send those, and I've used them once, and I'm just gonna tell you, I think they're a little worthless. Like, I don't know, I just can't get down. These are $62 and they really did nothing for me. So I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, like, I just don't think they do much of anything. This, however, does give a nice little glow. Again, I think there are products that you could actually find in the drugstore that give you a similar effect. But I will give this, you know, to Guerlain that this does have a nice glow to it. So I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my eyes, maybe a little bit down my nose. And I do like the color of this. It's called Bronze or Golden Glow, so it matches my skin tone really nicely. I could not complete this face tutorial without showing you guys this highlighter. Oh my gosh. First of all, it's the most expensive highlighter that I own. When I saw the price of this, I was like, oh my gosh, panic attack. Like, I could not imagine bringing this up to the counter and actually paying for it myself. So thank you, Burberry, because this is just like a bougie product in my collection. But it is the Burberry Rose Gold No. 4 Fresh Glow Highlighter. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I can't say that I have ever seen a highlighter that is this color. You may not be able to pick up on it on camera, but it says rose gold. But to me, it's more of a metallic gold mixed with a little, can I freaking talk today? This highlighter has got me shook. It's like a metallic gold mixed with some silver in there. And it is a stunner. So I'm just going to take a little brushy brush here. I've already used this several times. And I'm just going to go over, we're going to be a little extra today with that highlighter. And I'm just going to go over where I applied the Meteorites. Meteorites, is that what it's called? Meteorites Baby Glow Touch. Okay, so I've just done my brows off camera, and for the eyes, obviously it's going to be a very minimal, very chic. I'm going to take that contour pen from Burberry, and you know what's funny? This reminds me so much of my, we're done. Just kidding. This reminds me of my Bobbi Brown Sand Dune cream eyeshadow, the one that I use like pretty much on a daily basis. I'm just going to use this one because it says that it's also for your eyes. It's an eye contour pen, so I just thought that was really chic and easy to use. It gives a little bit of definition in your eye socket. And then I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to take this little smudger brush from Marc Jacobs and just pick up a dark brown. This little brush is awesome. I think MAC makes one that's similar and obviously a little bit more expensive. This one's called the Smudge. And I'm just literally going to smudge with it. I'm just going to define my lash line a bit more and give a little bit more definition throughout there just to make my lash bed look a little bit thicker. Mascara is MAC's Extended Play Giga Black Lash. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. Probably the only mascara that I continually repurchase. It's just great for top and bottom lashes. For my lips, this honestly isn't my favorite color, but it's the one Burberry scent. I've already used it a couple of times. I will say it does give you that natural kind of lip look. It's their lip color contour stick in medium. And it's just kind of like a brown rose shade. I don't think it complements me too well, but I'm going to use it today. I mean, just because we're using this bougie makeup, might as well use it. Alrighty, so this is kind of my European chic inspired look. What do you think? Is it similar to this lovely lady's right here? I hope so. I really like the way this YSL foundation looks on my skin. It's I don't know if it's because I used my fingers and didn't really apply powder on top of it, but it looks very skin-like, really good. Obviously, we got that Burberry highlight coming through. That is like a stunner. Really impressed with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Definitely comment down below what your makeup style is and what seems to be like the trends in your area, because I just think it's really fun where we all gather inspiration from, whether you love, you know, the Instagram makeup or you're super natural or you like bright colors. I think it is all such a fun way to just express your personality and just the type of beauty look you go for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look and the tutorial. If you have any questions on the products that I use or the look, feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!